Hello and welcome to Policy Wire. In today's episode, we are going to discuss Pakistan's recent precision airstrikes within Afghanistan, and after that, the emerging hostile narrative lines that are being generated from within Afghanistan, and obviously with the cushion of Indian media. So, what are these hostile narrative lines? Let's discuss them one by one and break it down. In these hostile narrative lines, number one includes civilians were hit. Number two, mosques and madrasas were hit. Quran's scripture was desecrated, violation of sovereignty and unwarranted aggression by Pakistan. Pakistan is scapegoating Afghanistan for its security failures. Afghanistan will avenge, respond. So let's break it down one by one. Civilians were hit, women and children were targeted by Pakistan. So what's the response from the Pakistani security sources in this regard? They're saying Pakistan conducted intelligence-based selective precision engagement against Fitna al-Khawarij, that was earlier known as TTP, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, and its affiliates and ISKP elements operating from Afghanistan border sanctuaries. The engaged sites were terrorist camps and hideouts, not civilian infrastructure. Any claim that Pakistan targeted civilians is a false and malicious campaign designed to create cover for the terrorist sanctuaries that are operating from within Afghanistan. Fitna al-Khawarij routinely blends into civilian areas and uses non-combatants as human shields. Pakistan's operational planning accounts for this pattern and takes measures to reduce or eliminate any collateral damage. Pakistan's action was a limited, proportionate response to an ongoing terror wave, including mass casualty attacks on civilians and security forces in Pakistan. Regarding mosques and madrasas was hit, this narrative is again a malicious campaign. It needs no explanation as to how Pakistan respects the sacred places of all religions, even during war. The recent example can be found in May 2025 standoff with India. The claim that Pakistan targets sacred sites is fully fabricated, fake news for emotional exploitation. What terrorists describe as mosque or a madrasa are actually marakis, shelter camps and training nodes used to spread ideology, plan, training, stage and launching pads for the attacks in Pakistan. Fitna al-Khawarij are the very elements who have repeatedly attacked masajid, imam bargahs and civilians. They cannot be allowed to use religious arguments to shield operational hubs. Shamefully, as recent as this week, they abducted an individual, a reporter, for making a video of Aina Wazir, a very young cricket sensation. Pakistan's strikes were directed at Fitna al-Khawarij terror infrastructure. Pakistan's position is clear. These terrorists have no relationship with Islam. They violate its core principles through indiscriminate killings of innocents. Another allegation in Pakistan is violation of sovereignty, unwarranted aggression against Afghanistan. While responding to this, security officials say Pakistan's action was on counterterrorism, self-defense, narrowly focused on Pakistani terrorist leadership and infrastructure operating from across the border. And across the border is obviously Afghanistan. It was not directed at Afghanistan's civilians or forces. Pakistan has repeatedly raised the presence of FAK sanctuaries with Afghanistan authorities and sought verifiable measures without substantive outcomes. Pakistan cannot outsource the safety of its citizens. Pakistan has pursued peaceful pathways, including Doha and Istanbul engagements under Qatar and Turkey mediation, to no avail. The operative point is simple. Sovereignty cannot be used as shield for cross-border terrorism. Denying sanctuaries is the minimum expectation for regional stability. Pakistan continues to support a dynamic mix of neutralization and de-escalation, but will act when imminent threats and direct attack linkages are established. Pakistan is scapegoating Afghanistan for its own security failures. It is another hostile line being labeled at Pakistan, and the response to it is Pakistan is not externalizing responsibility. Pakistan is conducting unprecedented internal counter-terror operations while also addressing the cross-border dimensions. Official data shared publicly states that in 2025 alone, Pakistan conducted more than 75,000 intelligence-based operations, averaging 206 per day, in response to terrorist incidents, eliminating more than 2,600 terrorists and sacrificing hundreds of civilians and security personnel in the line of duty to protect this land and its people. These numbers demonstrate sustained nationwide effort, not excuses. The cross-border safe haven factor is an additional driver, not a substitute for internal action. Pakistan's position is grounded in case linkages, claim patterns, and traced facilitation, including attacks conducted on the behest of Afghanistan-based commanders and handlers. Pakistan has repeatedly sought negotiated verifiable arrangements through Qatar and Turkey-facilitated tracks. The problem persists where actions against terror infrastructures remain absent. The only durable solution is joint verifiable action against fitna al-Khawarij. The clarity that Pakistan has displayed politically and militarily, the world has played diplomatically. Our clergy has demonstrated religiously and public has displayed in the shape of solidarity, standing right behind their government and security forces. The same type of clarity is required at Taliban regime's end. Now, another point, Afghanistan will avenge or respond. Please go ahead. Lack of clarity on Afghan side only benefits fitna al-Khawarij and other terrorist spoilers who thrive on conflict between neighbors. Pakistan's action was against Pakistani terrorists operating from sanctuaries from Afghanistan. It was not an attack on Afghanistan as a state nor against Afghan forces. Any hostile action from any actor or any pretext that enables or protects terrorists will be viewed as abetment of terrorism. Pakistan will take comprehensive defensive measures to protect its citizens. The immediate off-ramp is clear. Afghan authorities should move to dismantle fitna al-Khawarij camps, disrupt facilitation and cooperate on verification and enforcement so that no further action becomes necessary. This is all from Policy Wire right now. Stay tuned for more with us.